We check in with the award-winning creator of Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda, to find out what he's up to in New York City.
Hey, I'm Ralphie Aversa, and entertain this.
Quarantine Diaries starts now. Miranda chatted with USA Today's Brian Truitt from the Big Apple, where he's quarantining with his wife Vanessa, his 2 sons, and his in-laws. Miranda's oldest son, 5-year-old Sebastian, just finished kindergarten via remote learning.
So my daughter's 7, so she went through the whole Zoom learning, remote learning, and it's been really interesting. How did he take to it?
About as well as a 5-year-old can take to interacting with a screen. Kindergarten is not meant to be done via Zoom. And I'm sure every parent has had the experience of feeling like a creeper in the room, being like, the teacher can see you. Look at the screen. Stop flopping around.
So when do you start working, or what does your morning routine look like?
If I'm not the one who gets up with the kids, then I try to sleep as long as I can. And I also hole up in the bedroom with my computer. And I have writing assignments on a couple of different things right now. The most present of which is an animated project for Sony. So I've been writing songs for that.
How are you staying in shape? Are you doing anything special to stay in shape?
I think I'm changing shape is probably a more accurate way of describing it. It's weird. I think my diet is better as a result of quarantine because you're really only going out and getting the essentials. We're not stockpiling junk food. We're not going to the supermarket and just browsing and grabbing those impulse items in the same way when we do mask up and go to our local supermarket. So weirdly, my diet is better, but my exercise is much worse. My motivation is shot to hell.
How much do you talk to your kids about what's going on in the world?
Our 2-year-old is too young to really understand any of it. Our 5-year-old was the beneficiary of a pretty great primer from his kindergarten teacher before the schools closed. And she explained to him that the coronavirus was something that could make you very sick and was very contagious, but really affected older people more than younger people. And that was the perfect way for it to go in to my son's brain and stay there because he's lucky enough to have all 4 grandparents still alive and very active in his life. They all live in our neighborhood. And then we've reinforced that. A thing I talk to him a lot about is like this moment in history. So you're living in an interesting time and you're going to remember this for a while. And so that's a bit of how my mom raised me too, was sort of think of everything as grist for the mill for what you're going to write about someday. And I find myself using those techniques with him as well.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today Entertainment to stay up to date on all of the latest celebrity news.